Alright, how's everybody doing? Welcome to my very first YouTube tutorial on Unreal Engine. My name is Trevor Nelson, and we are going to make a door or a blockade or some kind of thing. I've already made one of them. It's real easy, and it's going to be useful for a variety of different things. So if you want to make a door that either slides open or make some kind of blockade that slides from side to side, or some other machinery that slides from side to side, you'll be able to use it, and it all goes on an activated boolean. So basically you can use it pretty much with any kind of input, any kind of event, anything you need to do. So let's go ahead and do this. This is a pretty simple tutorial. Probably get more advanced when I learn how to do more advanced stuff, but I want to make one. So we will start with our little mesh here. Just made a simple rectangle. So we're going to create a blueprint using this and call it blueprint. I already have a door blockade, so we'll just call it door blockade. Yeah, let's just call it 2. So we got our component here. That's all we're going to need. So we're going to come over to our graph, and we're going to need a couple of variables. So the first one we're going to need is going to be a boolean, and we're going to call it B activated. I use the B from the old Unreal script just because I do. And then we're going to make it editable. And I like to leave tooltips because the little yellow eye annoys me. So we need that, and then we need to have 3 floats, and we're going to call that X movement. Another one, call it Y movement. Another one, we're going to call it Z movement. And this is going to make it so we can move on any one of the axes, or axes I should say. So if you wanted to go back and forth, you can. If you make it up and down, you can. Left and right, you can do that, or a combination of any of them. You'll be able to do that. I'm not going to worry too much about this. Just going to copy it so we can get rid of that yellow eye, like I said. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is we are going to start an event tick. So basically this actor is going to listen all the time for activated to be true. And if it is, we are going to add a timeline. We're going to call it movement. And if it's false, we're going to reverse it. So we're going to open our timeline here, add a float track, make it about 2 seconds long, not 25, 2. And we'll call it movement. Gonna shift and add a point here. 0, value's gonna be 0. Shift and add a point at the end. Time's gonna be 2, value's gonna be 1. And we'll Let's keep it linear. That'll be good. So now what we're going to do, update, we're going to set actor relative location. So I'm going to double check, make sure I'm on track with everything I did in the other one, just because I was going to print out a picture and do this, but my 2-year-old son was messing with my printer and now it's broken. So alright, I'm good. So now what we want to do is we want to take this and we want to get a lerp. And we want to linear interpolate between two different vectors. Now what vector are we going to use? Well, we're going to do this. We're going to promote a variable. We're going to call it start location. I don't know why I felt compelled to go back. Now this one is not going to be public, but what we're going to do is, my mouse is being funky, hold on. What we're going to do is we're going to go to our construction script, and on our construction script we are going to set the location get the actor's location. So that way this variable will be set whenever you set this actor down in the world. So you don't even have to worry about setting the start location and the end location manually. Well, you will set the end location manually, but I'm going to show you how we're going to do that in just a second. Alright, so now we're going to come back over here and we're going to break the vector, and we're going to add float plus float. We're going to copy that, and Y and Z. I'm going to move these over just a little bit. So that's what these are for. X movement, get it. So you're going to add your start location, and you're going to make a new vector that adds the movement onto the start location, which will make it work. I don't want to set it, I want to get it. Get. And plug it in here, and now we're going to make a vector. So we got X, Y, and Z. Ooh, save. And plug that into our lerp here, and then we're going to take our movement, put that to the alpha. So over the course of 2 seconds, it's going to linear interpolate between the start location and this new vector that we're making, and that should be about it. So we need to find a way to activate this. I'm thinking what we'll do, let's save this, so we'll drop this bad boy in here. And we'll go Z movement, we'll go about -200. Alright, but there's no way of activating this right now. So I think what we'll do is we'll go into our level blueprint, and then we'll go, let's go E. So E's pressed, and then we'll get a reference to our blockade. And then we'll go R. We'll do the same thing. So if we'll just set it to false. So this should do the trick. We'll come over here. I press E, and down it goes. I press R, and it goes back up. Pretty neat. So, like I said, you can change it if you want to make it go up 500. Put it back up. Press E, and up it goes. Press R, and it comes back down. And then, like I said, you can move it 2 directions at once. So, press E, there it goes. R, and yeah, so that's about it. You could use this for a variety of different things. You can plug in a different mesh to it, and your components here, so you can make it look a little more pretty than this box here. You can add more than one, I guess, and just have the inverse of whatever you put in activate a second component. So really, it's a pretty simple thing. You can just do whatever you need with it. Has multiple uses. So I guess that's about it. Thanks for watching. Leave any comments that you want in the comments section. I'd appreciate it. If I am a terrible tutorial maker, just go ahead and let me know. But other than that, hope you all have a good one. Take it easy.